There we go. I am officially live, and I am only 16 minutes late. So my what's going on, guys? Let me see here. Dustin, hello. Maritime, hello. Rose, hello. Libby, hello. Libby says, I'm on time. Smiley face. Hey, Sam. Hey, Walker. How you doing? Sorry, guys. Went out with a few friends today and just got a little bit held up on the live stream. So my bad. But enjoying the Sunday, taking a nice relaxing weekend. Let's see. What is happening, everyone? Dustin says, did Sam pull the power plug with his foot again? Are you referring to that incident with my Mac that happened years ago when I accidentally pulled the power plug out? Geez Louise, do you guys not forget anything? Holy crap. Oh my gosh. Okay, look. The tea incident, I can understand, but the power thing? Seriously? What the heck? What's going on? Wilson, did you hear the new presidential news? Yeah, I did hear about it, and not really that surprised, to be honest. As I said, I try to avoid talking politics on here, but I mean, it's obvious Biden isn't there. He has dementia. I mean, it's obvious. So, I mean, I completely saw it coming. So, I mean, he's not functioning anymore. Not really. But yeah. Let's see. Somebody said, I'm on the historic side of life. Okay, I prefer that over the bright side of life. So, bada bing, bada boom. Let's see here. Dawson says, Maritime will keep his archive of infamous incidents that happened in live streams. Yep. Maritime says, poor old man. Yeah, like when I look at Biden now, and that's honestly what was really, really scaring me, was I'm like, he reminds me of how my grandfather was. My grandfather passed away of dementia, and he reminds me of how my grandfather was in the later stages. So that's, yeah. So, I mean, I saw it coming. Let's see. Olivia, 10. Thank you so much. Historic travels. Oh. Historic travels, sailing through the seas, from the decks of old steamships to the Titanic's legacy. Every wave a whisper, every port a tale. Journey through the history with the brave hearts a sail. Yes. So Olivia used AI to create a historic travels theme song. And hold on a second. Let me see if I can play a small bit. It for AI, it is pretty good. Okay, like I mean, it was enough to make me. So I mean, like it was. Hold on, let me see if I can play a little bit of it here. Tell me if y'all can hear it. Can y'all hear that? Stops of Liverpool town through the rolling waves. And of course, it being Olivia, there's a cookie. There's a cookie. Of course. There has, like, only Olivia can make a cookie and Titanic somehow go hand in hand with each other. So, I mean, it's just... Oh, geez. Someone says, what did I just walk into? Jeez Louise. Jeez. Thank you so much for the 10, Olivia. Avon says, hey, Sam, when are you going to go home? Next month. Next month, I'm heading home for a bit. Some History 5. Thank you so much. No comment, but thank you. Super appreciate you. How is your niece and her parents? Oh, they are growing up. They are doing great. Margot is officially sitting up on her own now. Officially sitting up. Let's see. We got that one. Let's see. Maritime Wilson, actually a significant one. I'll post it here in a few minutes. I guess I just missed something. So happy to report that Queen Mary Curacao is coming along. So that is, I always try to get at least one video done a month. But I haven't done much work on it lately. So I had all these plans to work on it yesterday, and I have been pulling 12-hour days in the desert sun, 110, 115 degrees Fahrenheit. It sucks. And then on my one day off, I sit down. I'm like, okay, time to get creative. So that is why. Okay, like when you're out there all day and you get a day off and you're cooling off, I'm just like, so I mean, Walker meaned, of course, of course. So listen, I don't know if I'm sure most of you have experienced this, but there are times like when I come home from work and when I get in the shower, it's one of those showers where I'm just like falling asleep in the shower. So I mean, it's just blah. Let's see here. Let's see. Penguin says, Sam, will you have custom models of ocean liners? I do at my main studio. I've got some like 3D printed models and stuff like that. Edward says, I really like your videos. Have you ever thought about reacting to the editions of the New York Times website at the time of the sinking? The name is Time Machine Archive. It costs $1. I've heard of that. So I haven't used it, but I have a question for the chat. Okay. If I was to say microfilm, how many of you know what that is? How many of you know what microfilm is if I was to ask you about that? Let's see. I don't know. I do. Nope, I do. Yes, but never used it. Oh, there was a super chat. Okay, I'll get it in a second. So microfilm is what they use like back in the 80s and all of that. And it's literally film, okay? And it's got a bunch of stuff on it. And my original college, back when I first got out of high school back in 2010, so 2010, 2011, they had a microfilm machine. And they had this big archive of all of these newspapers and stuff. And you pull them out, and it's literally rolls of film. And you put it into this machine that's basically like a giant, I guess the best way I could put it is like a giant magnifying glass. It just blows up the image on the film. And I found Titanic newspapers. Like it had dates like the New York Times going all the way back to like 1899 or 1900 or whatever, like long time. And I was able to I found one file or one roll of film, and it was like April. It started like April 17th or April 18th, 1912, and then went on from there. And as soon as I turned it on and ran the film through, the first thing that popped up was Titanic. I'm like, wow, that's really cool. That is really, really cool. It's the first thing that popped up when I used it. It was so funny. They when I went to my school in Florida, they had some microfilm machines, but none of the students had ever used it except for me. And they make this loud pop sound. Like when they turn on, they go ding, like they make that kind of a noise. And there was a girl there trying to use it, and she turned the knob, and it's got to grab the film. I think that's what the noise is. And when it kicked on, she jumped, and it was really, really funny. All right, what was that super chat? 5 from Jennifer. Hi, Jennifer. Hope you're doing well. What's up, Sam? What's up, Jennifer? Greetings from Pompeii. Holy crap. I've been in Italy for a week, visited Florence, Pisa, Rome, and Pompeii is my last stop. You got to see it sometime. You know it's on my list. If you've watched any of my content for any period of time, you know that I really, really want to visit Pompeii. That's really cool, Jennifer. Jennifer, if you're in my Discord, post pictures. That's super neat. I hope you have fun. It is definitely on my list. Urban says, hey, Sam, have you ever traveled on a cruise ship before? If so, then which ones or ones have you traveled on? So with the exception of the new ships, I was a big Disney Cruise Line guy for a while. So Wonder, Magic, Dream, and Fantasy. I've been on all of those. I have not been on the Wish, and I don't know if the Treasure has entered service yet, but eventually I'll probably try those. I want to check out Royal Caribbean. I've heard good things, and Norwegian. I've been on Carnival, and Carnival was fine with the exception of the bathroom incident. But if you've been here, you know what that is. Yeah, there was for those of you that are new here, I had the morning I was going to get off, this black slime exploded out of the toilet. I was like, oh, I'm just going to shut this door really slowly. But, Maritime. Yeah. I was on a ship that crashed. I forgot about that, but yeah. Olivia says Sam crashed a cruise ship. I was on the Disney Dream. Yeah, the Disney Dream when it crashed. So that happened. But I have been looking to go on a cruise. I've been wanting to go up to Halifax, and I know that their Royal Caribbean has cruises out of New York that goes to Halifax. So I have been looking at that. We got that. We got that. We got that. We got that. One Sandcrafter cruise ship. Two from yep. CJ says, "Did you know that Cunard still exists?" Yes, and it is owned by the Carnival Corporation. So technically speaking, when you go on a Carnival ship, you are sailing on a Cunard ship. Kind of crazy, but anyway. Crazy says, "When's the next video coming?" I'm working on it. I'm about 6-7 minutes in, so it's a big project. So this is the Queen Mary Curaçao video. Oh. And speaking of big projects, I am happy to report that Empress of Ireland is 99.99999% done. The animation is complete. The video is made. It's just going through the final editing, and I sat down with Space and Voice, the two guys that are animating it, and we spent about 2-3 hours getting the shots right, getting the angles. Guys, I think you're going to be blown away. Like, I mean, it is insanely cool. What's the 0.0001? Just the final editing for the animation, getting it into the video, but everything's done. Some really cool interior shots. And Maritime, I think you'll understand this. We did get the, so just pretend this is Empress on its side, and my hand's the waterline. We did animate this right before she dropped down, if you know what I'm referencing. Like the Empress in our animation does that as she drops. So Maritime, stern first. Yeah, kinda. So the way we figured it up was that the Empress rolled over onto her side. And I also talked to Mike Brady about it as well. And there is an incident that is reported, okay? There's an incident that is reported that when the Empress was on its side, and just I'm using my Titanic model because that's all I've got, but when it's on its side, a man jumped from the propeller and into the water. So due to that, that's what made Mike Brady and his team, animate it the way that they did. But it looks like that is correct. The Empress did roll on its side, but then as she went down, we noticed, because there is testimony, that the bow rose up a little bit right before the final plunge. So we have it roll onto its side. It's pretty much on an even keel. Well, even keel, but it's on its side. But you know what I mean. She's level. She's level on her side. And as she drops down, we have it so as she drops down, she starts to sink stern first. And then during the final moments, the bow lifts up and then goes down. So that's how we're doing Empress. I'm going to, as soon as I'm done with Queen Mary Curaçao, I'm going to begin working on the Empress of Ireland bit. I'm going to try to get the notes done and the script all made before I go home for my next rotation. And when I go home, I'm going to try to get that video done. So that's my target. Guys, don't get mad for what I'm about to say. But when I go home, Empress is going to be my goal. If I have time for the Brideside finale, I'll try to get to it. But I think we can all agree that Empress is more important. Okay? I think we can all agree that Empress is more important than the Brideside finale. Because those aren't that hard to make, but they still take all day. They still take a day to make. So, I mean, no, Brightside is more important. What, Libby? What? Brightside is better. What the? Hold on. Hold on. I'm afraid of what's going to happen here. I'm absolutely terrified what's about to happen. Just hang on, guys. No, don't do it. All right, let's see. Which is more important? Empress of Ireland, Brideside pizza. Let's leave the let's pizza 35%. Now I'm hungry for pizza. That's hilarious. That's absolutely hilarious. Oh. Alfredo says, well, pizza is a food and food is essential for life. So, all right. So, yeah, maybe I could do Empress for Christmas. That's a good idea. So, yeah, I'm getting pizza for dinner. So that's why I've got pizza on the mind. How is pizza winning? Maritime, this is the internet. Okay. Do you really have to ask how pizza is winning? Oh, and guys, so as a general rule, I don't really care that much about YouTube drama, like drama between YouTubers or anything like that. But I don't know if you guys know who he is, but it's not related to ships. But there is this old school YouTuber, okay? And like he's had a big fall from grace. Like he doesn't matter anymore. Like he's made a bunch of terrible decisions. He's acted awful online, made up a bunch of really bad crap and done a bunch of really bad crap and said a lot of bad stuff. I mean, like really, really, really bad. And anyway, he got involved in a podcast and I knew about it, but I didn't listen to it. And he just got caught. I kid you not. Well, first thing he did a crypto scam. He did a crypto scam and stole money and scammed $10,000 from his audience. And the second thing, he lied about having cancer. He lied about having cancer. And he got called out. And when he made the announcement, I was like, I don't think he's got cancer, but I'm not sure. And yeah, he got called out for having cancer. And him being ripped apart was probably one of the best things in YouTube history. It was amazing, him getting called out and him being like, faking cancer is the lowest of the low. I mean, it's up, like it's really, really bad. And he was trying to do it to scam money out of people. But yeah, so I watched that and I'm like, oh wow, this is beautiful. Just watching them rip him apart, it was amazing. Walker says, who was it? It was a guy named Boogie. Boogie, some numbers, 2 something. Anyway, but yeah, if you type in Boogie lies about cancer, you'll find it. But yeah, it was amazing. It was amazing watching him get ripped apart, and it was. Anyway, sorry. Look, when someone acts terrible and does a lot of really bad stuff, I love it when they get what they deserve. It can be criminals, it can be whatever, and I love it when they get caught. It's like but you know something that gets me, I don't know how people can go on the internet and lie about something, because you know how smart people are on the internet. Do you really think people aren't going to figure it out? Anyway, so let's see here. Backtracking. Military history, SEK trying, that's 2 USD. Thank you so much. Hey Sam, have you heard of the ocean liner duel? Are you talking about the duel with those 2 ships? I forget the name, but I think you're talking about the ships where I think it was a Cunard steamer, and the Germans during World War I, they disguised one of their ships to look like it as a means to sneak up on other ships. But then the first ship it encountered was the very ship it was pretending to be, and yeah, so I mean, and then they got into a big duel. Is that what you're talking about? Hold on a second. Is that what you're talking about? Is that what you were looking at? Let's see here. I think that's what you're talking about. That was a video that I started to research for a while to do a video on. Okay, Olivia 5. Thank you so much. Hey Sam, pop quiz. Think fast. Who was the first official captain of Titanic? Herbert James Haddock was the first captain of Titanic, and I totally did not look that up right now, and you totally can't tell that I'm changing screens from the white. Yeah, I knew that there was another captain before Captain Smith. I knew that there was another captain before Captain Smith. I hadn't thought about him in so long, and if I remember correctly, he was captain of the ship in Belfast, right? And Smith, when did he take over? He was captain of Titanic's sister ship, Olympic, while she was still in the shipyard, just before her trials. So Smith took over for the ship, and he was technically her captain while she was in the shipyard. But yeah, so you forgot? Seriously, rookie question. Well, you know what, Maritime? When I don't hear this stuff or read this stuff for a very, very long time, I forget the names. I'm not a walking encyclopedia. I have to double check. I did know there was another captain, but I did have to double check. Do we have somebody spamming? Hold on a second. Time out, and they are gone. Bye-bye. But yes, so I knew there was another captain. I hadn't thought about even forever. But yes, Olivia, I know what you're doing. You and you've talked. Yeah, you mentioned it earlier. You're listening to Honesty a Glass right now. So Olivia's like, look at all this Titanic knowledge I've got. I'm going to try to trick Sam. I'm going to try to do something. I need to start listening to it now that I am in need of a new audiobook. So I guess I'll download that tomorrow and listen to it. Thank you for telling me about that, by the way. I had no idea they were turning that into an audiobook. That's absolutely fantastic. Let's see here. Whoa. Jeez Louise. Okay, we got that one. We got that one. We got that one. OW 10 DKK. I'm not sure what currency that is, but thank you so much. Super appreciate you. Suro 5. Thank you so much. Can you tell me why every Titanic YouTuber out there dresses like a dork except for you? What? Who dresses like a dork? What are you talking about? What are you? Wait. Who are you talking about dresses like a dork? I mean, you definitely can't mean Mike Brady or anybody like that. I mean, come on. They have a very stylish look. Everybody has their own look and everything. Mike Brady with his tie and everything. I mean, come on. That's not dork. Good Lord. Or who else? Who else? And I think I do know that I am a bit more chill. I am a bit more chill than other people. Like sometimes I'll dress a little bit more casual. Like this is just a t-shirt. It's a really cool t-shirt. Oh, I'm flipped. But this is a really cool t-shirt that I got in Japan. So, but I mean, I wouldn't say dork. I mean, it's just everybody's got their own style, So those are fighting words. Josh says, Mike Brady is iconic in this one. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't say dork. Jeez Louise, but Shadow says, I enjoy Mike Brady's look. It set them in. Yeah, like, you know how I do things. I'm more chill. I'm more relaxed, And I mean, I'll wear a button up occasionally, but that's just I'm a more relaxed thing. And Mike Brady, he has his like funny stuff and everything, but his is more, I mean, I don't want to say my videos aren't serious, but I am more relaxed, I guess. I don't know what the right word is. More casual, maybe. I don't know, but Mike Brady, as it was said, Mike Brady's look is iconic. So I mean, I wouldn't use the word dork at all. I wouldn't do that at all. Let's see here. We got Chista and okay 50. I think that's 5 USD. Thank you so much. Here is something that will fry your brain. Should I read this? I'm a little bit nervous. I got a classmate who believes that that Titanic was a hit job and sunk on purpose to kill John Jacob Astor. Huh? Jeez. Shadow says Mike is more formal. Yeah, I'd take that. Isn't that part of the switch theory? I feel like I heard that somewhere. And what was that over? There was some kind of banking thing, if I remember. Yeah, that's part of the switch theory. A little bull crap, but whatever. Jeez Louise. I mean, as I've said, the switch theory and all those Titanic conspiracies, as soon as you research them a little bit, the whole thing just falls apart. And that's just one of those things that's further in and everything like that. So, I mean, it's just look, try to correct them. If they want to scream and yell and blah, 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 then just ignore it. That's what I say, I think I might have, whenever people like try to ramble about something and I know that they're clueless or they're just, I do this more when people just start yelling because they're mad or whatever. And like what they're saying is absolute nonsense. I think I said this before, but yeah, anyway, if someone is trying to tick you off and you know that they don't know what they're talking about. Okay. In this book that I really, really like, it's called the House of the Scorpion. Fantastic fictional book. Highly recommend it. It is dark. I'm going to warn you, but it's a fantastic book. One of the main characters, he gets thrown into an orphanage and these kids are screaming at him and they're screaming a bunch of nonsense and they're just running their mouths. And the character in the book goes, to him, the screaming people were no different than a bunch of gobbling turkeys. Turkeys don't know anything. They're one of the stupidest animals in the world, and they're just running their mouths and running their mouths. So whenever people are yelling and they're yelling nonsense, just imagine a bunch of people going gobble, 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 gobble. And there you go. There you go. So that turns when people are yelling at you and they're spewing a bunch of nonsense. That makes it funny. So that's just like a little that's a little inside joke that whenever people are annoying me, and they don't know what they're talking about. So anyway. Maritime. That is just meme material. What, me going gobble, gobble, gobble. Anyway, so Maritime. Sam, did you know that today marks the 117th anniversary since the SS San Pedro collided and sunk the SS Columbia? Today, Columbia is known for being the first ship with electricity on board. Really? I did not know that. SS Columbia. Hang on, let me see here. SS Columbia, 1880. SS Columbia. SS Columbia was the first use of electricity outside of the Thomas Edison Laboratory. It was a cargo passenger steamship that was owned by the Oregon Railway and Navigation Company and the later San Francisco Portland Steamship Company. Columbia was constructed in 1880. But very interesting. I'm actually curious about this ship's history now. Okay, you know what? Maritime, you know what you just did? You just added a ship to the list. SS Columbia. One of these days, I'm going to get around to showing you guys the list. First, electric ship. There we go. Cool. Speaking of electric, you want to know what I found yesterday or what I saw yesterday? I saw my very first Cybertruck from Tesla. I was like, oh, that's cool. That is really, really cool. Let's see here. Half-Life. Never played the games, but I know they're great. Sam, what if Britannic struck the Titanic iceberg in the same night conditions as Titanic? She would have survived because the porthole windows would have been okay. She would have survived, but they would have had to do something to fix. It probably wouldn't have been that bad, actually. The Britannic was designed to stay afloat with the exact same amount of damage that Titanic had from the iceberg if she remained motionless. The Britannic could handle 5 compartments breached and still keep sailing. But if 6 compartments were breached, she could stay afloat as long as she remained motionless. So they'd have to figure out a way to drain one of the compartments. Maybe they could do some kind of at-sea repair or whatever. And as long as the porthole windows were shut, which they should have been since it was a freezing cold night, she would have made it. But yeah, so... let's see here. Nice. I'm not a fan of Cybertruck, but that's okay. What Cybertruck is the biggest garbage ever? I know a lot of people have got some beef with them. I don't know the full story as to why, and I'm not exactly a fan of how they look. But when I saw it, I'm like, oh, that's kind of cool. But I'm of the opinion, this might be a bit of a controversial opinion. I think electric cars are the future. We are going to have to, like eventually we're going to have to get off fossil fuels. It's going to happen. But I don't think they're ready yet. I don't think electric vehicles are at the point where, they can be mainstream. They still take a while to charge. 30 minutes, 40 minutes. Then there's the issues with the batteries. The batteries cost so much money to make. The environmental impact on making the batteries is also really bad. And regular gas cars, they're so much more practical. You go to a gas station, you fill up, you're done in 30 seconds, and you hit the road again. Electric cars, if you're at a supercharger, still take 30 minutes to charge. It's just, I think Teslas are cool, but I would only buy one if I had the money for a second car. Like if I needed 2 cars or whatever, and in like a luxury vehicle or something to get around town. But I would not buy one as my primary mode of transportation. And since I don't need 2 cars and I definitely don't make that kind of money, I'm not going to do that. On the other side, though, I love my electric skateboard. It's really cool to ride that around town. So there we go. Jeez Louise. Let's see here. Moon5, thank you so much. Sam, I have a trivia question for you. Who is the last Commodore of the RMS Queen Elizabeth? No idea. So I don't really know that much about the Queen Elizabeth's history. I know she was the sister ship of the Queen Mary and everything. I know she became the MSCC side. She, under very, very suspicious circumstances, capsized or rolled over onto her side in Hong Kong, and they buried the area with concrete. It's like a shipyard now, or a cargo container, or whatever. So I mean, I don't know enough about her main history though. Maritime, January 9, 1972. Of course, Maritime knows the date right off the top of his head. Let's see here. Ozzy, Sam is getting rain. Yeah, you can hear it. Rena, 5. Thank you so much. Super appreciate you. No comment, but thank you so much. Historic productions. Gas vehicles are more powerful. And how are you supposed to move a boat trailer with an electric vehicle? Eventually, Rita says, oops, I forgot to put in a message. Okay, no problem. Like I said, I think electric vehicles are cool. And I don't know if you guys know this, but an electric vehicle has actually been flying around the sun for the past several years now. I don't know if you guys know about that, but do y'all know about what that little prank that Elon Musk did a few years ago? That whole thing. Huh? I guess a few people don't know about this. Hold on. The Tesla. Yeah, I heard. Okay, yeah. Some people know about it. Some people don't. Hold on. Tesla in space. Yeah. So when they were testing the Falcon Heavy, what the heck is that? That is terrifying. I mean, whatever. But yeah, when they were testing the Falcon Heavy, Elon Musk, for giggles, put Tesla Roadster in space. There we go. Yep, there it is. So just for giggles, Elon put his car on the top of the rocket, and yeah. Yeah. So yeah, that happened. That happened. That happened. If you guys didn't know about that. So anyway. That's hilarious. Oh yeah, the car in space. Yeah, people know what I'm talking about. I knew that. Oh geez. Let's see here. Somebody just asked me how many cats were on board the Titanic. One that I'm aware of. Her name was Jenny, and theoretically, she got off the ship in Southampton with her kittens. And the chat is actually kind of going a little bonkers right now, so I'm going to go ahead and engage the slow mode. There we go. Set it for 10 seconds. We'll try that. There we go. Drew says, hey, Sam, can you do a video on what if the Olympic was the rescue ship to save the Titanic survivors instead of the Carpathia? That would be... I mean, I don't really know how much it would change. I mean, just except for people getting scared to see the Olympic as the Carpathia. I want to see the Olympic and see the Titanic, kind of like what Ismay was worried about. You know, people seeing the Olympic and going, being scared because it looks like Titanic. Maybe I'd have to play with it a little bit. I'd have to play with all that, but not a bad idea. Just a super chat. Oh, there's super chat. Just an OK20. The macaroni room. That was awful. Okay, that was terrible. So we need to take a look at the macaroni. I mean the Marconi room. Why? Like that's awful. Tana says, what other animals were on the Titanic? A lot of dogs. There may have been other cats on board. I'm not 100%. To be honest, I'm not 100% certain. I did do a video on the pets on Titanic, and they were let out later in the sinking, and they kind of roamed around. There was a story. Was it Edith Russell? Who was the survivor that had the pig? The music box pig. Was that Edith Russell? I feel like Edith Russell is the name that comes to mind when I think about that. Edith Russell, Titanic. There we go. Was it her? Let's see here. Titanic music box pig. Who owned that? The list of the pig. It was a first class passenger. Edith Russell. Yes. Okay. So the Edith Russell had a stuffed pig, or it was a music box, and it was like a family heirloom, and she'd had it for a long time and everything. And when she found out the Titanic was sinking, she went back to her room to get the pig. Like she wanted to bring it with her. And she put it into her lifeboat, and she played the music for the kids and all that. There was some woman, okay, just someone who was trying to cause trouble, and she saw the pig apparently, and went and reported to some newspaper somewhere. They didn't fill up all the lifeboats to capacity, but I saw one woman save her pig, her pet pig. I'm like, huh? So she was trying to cause a scene. This woman was trying to cause a scene. I can't believe they didn't let enough. They didn't fill the boats all the way up, but one woman was able to save her pig. That's not what happened. That's not what happened. So yeah. Anyway, so that's what happened there. It was just some Titanic survivor and all of that. So yeah, it was just a toy. It was a toy, and yeah. Anyway, so. That's what happened there. That's what happened there. There was another guy who he had nothing to do with Titanic. Okay, he wasn't on board. He didn't have anything to do with the sinking, as far as I know. And then he went and reported all of this bogus to the newspapers and everything like that, and tried to spread all this false information that Captain Smith was drunk, and geez Louise, that Captain Smith was drunk and all of this stuff was going on and everything like that. And he was actually called to testify at the inquiry. So he put this into a newspaper to try to sell newspapers. And they went and got him. I think he lived in the DC area, could be wrong, but they went and got him. Took him to New York to testify. They put him in his own hotel. And then the next morning when they went to get him, he was gone. So, I mean, people just, it doesn't matter what century you're in. People will be people, from the lady trying to spread misinformation about the pig to, that guy reporting that bad information about Smith, and just blah, 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 blah. So anyway. We got that one. Or did he, do we know who the guy was, or did he vanish from history? The thing is, Maritime, I'm trying to remember where I heard it. It was something that I heard a very long time ago, and I'm drawing a blank on where I heard it. But I do know that I heard it. Just what was it? I don't remember. I don't remember what it was. But anyway, so. As far as I know, he vanished from history and was never seen again. So, I mean, it's just... The one thing I know is, no matter what century you're in, people will be people. They want to cause trouble. And so... David says, Sam, you should do a video on Captain Smith's career from the beginning to the end. From the beginning to the end. That would actually be really good. It'd take a while. Took forever to do my video on Captain Smith and the Titanic. It was just, to trace Captain Smith's activities all around the Titanic from, pre-iceberg impact to the final plunge. That took a very long time to put together, but it's one of my favorite videos. It is one of my favorite videos. Says, ooh, that video would be a long one. Yeah, it would. It would be a very, very long one. Jeez. Good Lord. Let's see here. Military SEK 100. Thank you so much. Hey, Sam, I have a story of a relative, Sven. Thank you so much for the chat, by the way. Sven Hasselberg was a conscript in the Swedish army. After a leave he spent with his wife, he was sailing on the SS Hansa. He died 9 months later. He had a son. Hey, Sam, I have a story of a relative, Sven Hasselberg, the Swedish army. After a leave he spent with his wife, he was sailing the SS Hansa. He died 9 months later. How did he die? That's really cool. You've got family and naval history and everything. But how did he, I'm sorry that he died. I'd like to know the story about that, more about it. But thank you so much for sharing. Super appreciate you. Super appreciate you. Let's see here. True Crazy. Hey, Sam in the chat. Great to see the live back on as usual. Of course, of course. Sunset says something is happening, I think. Oh, it's a storm. There's a storm blowing over and it's making a lot of noise outside. We got that. Josh says, do a video about the entire Olympic class sailed successfully until scrapping. So I do have a video series about all the Olympic class liners. It is 4 hours long. It's just my Olympic, Titanic, and Britannic documentaries combined into one long thing. So, but yeah, that's a very, very long series. We got that. Wait, Gur, why didn't you combine the sisters' videos? I did. So all three, so Olympic, Titanic, and Britannic, they're all put together. You know, everything's all good to go. K Hart, Sam, what else do you watch on YouTube? Because the stuff you find is so random. Yeah, there is a lot of stuff that I find on YouTube that is random. I don't know, whatever I find interesting. You know, it's if I go through medical kicks where I watch random medical videos. I go through travel kicks where I watch travel videos, mostly history, watch game stuff occasionally, news stuff, just whatever. I mean, not much that really talk about, you know. Let's see. Michael says, Sam, did you know that the SS Californian sank during World War I and the wreck site still isn't discovered till this day? Yeah, I did know that. I did. They only recently discovered the Carpathia. So yeah, that's crazy. That would be really, really cool to find the Californian. You know, the other shipwreck that I would like to find is I don't think that much would be left, but the SS Arctic. The SS Arctic is another one that I'd like to see what's left of it. Probably not much. Probably, I mean, I'm sure the wooden hull would be gone by now. Maybe the boilers, anything in there that's made of steel, probably parts of the engines are still there. I'm not sure. I am curious. Where's space when you need him? Let's see. We got that one, we got that one. Team says, hello, Sam. I was wondering, Sam, Empress of Ireland when? Are you the guy that likes to mess with space and all that? Is that what's going on there? Let's see. The paddle blocks broke. One of them did. Wouldn't the other one still be there though, Ashley? Or not Ashley. Wait, who said that? Freaking. Yeah, Freaking says, yeah, the paddle blocks. One of them did, but the other one would still be down there. Let's see. We got that one. We got that one. Little Joe says, I am a huge fan of your work and ships like Titanic and more ships. Thanks so much, Little Joe. But yep, so the Empress of Ireland animation is nearing completion. And then I'm going to try to get the Queen Mary Curacao done. I'm hoping within the month, but we'll see. We'll see. It's the bigger projects are harder for me to do right now for obvious reasons, you know, with my work and everything. So working on it. Walker says, was the Minecraft server reset? Huh? Hold on. Let me see. I didn't do anything to it. Why did it crash? History-wise. Let's see here. Console. Is the server down? Looks okay. I'm looking at it right now. It looks okay. Is the server okay, everybody? Say, is the server okay? I mean, everything looks okay. Everything looks okay with the Minecraft server. I don't see any issues with it. Historic production. Sam, the SS California is located 200 miles off from where the wreck of the Britannic is at. So wait, do we know? I thought the California was undiscovered. Do we just have a general idea of where it is? Or, yep, everything's fine with the Minecraft server. I'm not sure what he was talking about, but okay. Let's see. Moon says, whoa, Sam has a Minecraft server? Yeah, I've had one for a while now. How long has the Minecraft server been up, guys? 5 or 6 months now? It's been up for a while. Let's see. Team says, I'm also friends with Space and Not Your Voice. I make record games of ships like they do, and all my friends are waiting so bad for the Empress sinking and the Queen Mary Curacao collision. Yeah, I'm working on it, man. I'm trying to get to it as soon as I can and everything. So just as soon as I can, it'll get done. It's just my work schedule and all that. So, you know, it is what it is. It is what it is. There I go, yawning. Sorry, guys, I am a little tired this evening. Maritime, January 8th, 2024. What's January 8th, 2024? What happened? I see a lot of messages retracted, message retracted. Maritime, what are you referring to? Titan, question for Sam. What do you think the condition of the SS Neurotic would be at this point? Like in the same state of decay as Titanic, or could it be worse or better? The SS Neurotic. What happened to her again? SS Neurotic. Is that the ship that disappeared? SS Neurotic, cargo ship, she's built company, missing. Okay, yes, it was. Yes, it was. Probably be in a similar situation as Titanic, if I had to guess. I'm not 100% certain, but yeah, I mean, I'm looking at pictures of her. So, or wait, no, this isn't her. The White Star Liner Bovic photographed for a booklet and sold Nautilus, meaning this photograph. This is her is unlikely in July. So this is there aren't any photos of the Neurotic, correct? So that there's only this one ship, the Bovic. The Bovic, because it looked like what the Neurotic would look like. Ozzy says Sam is tired. Yeah, I am tired. Well, yeah. Hey, listen, working a lot of hours and doing a lot of stuff. So I mean, it comes with the territory, I guess. I'm just a little sleepy today, and it's just when it gets rainy, I get tired. Bobby says, "Hey Sam, video idea. You should do a video on the lesser-known members of the crew, like Frank, Patrice, Irving." He was an engineer, or other crew members don't get mentioned much. That's a good idea. And I have tried to do that a little bit here and there, like Huell, Warner, and Stephenson. I've tried to talk about them. But, I'm always open to do videos on new people that aren't that widely talked about, just whenever I have time. Wilson says, favorite Big Four ship, historic travels. Lusitania. Yeah, the Lusitania is my favorite of the Big Four. And I got that name from Maritime History. Yeah, Maritime History was talking to me all about the Lusitania and how it was the biggest ship of the Big Four. I mean, look, Maritime, I had no idea that the Lusitania was part of the Big Four, but since Maritime is such a ship guy, it absolutely must be true. I mean, like, I can't believe that he was telling me that. I mean, that's all I'm saying. I mean, the Lusitania, the best ship of the Big Four. Okay, Maritime. Okay. In all seriousness, I don't have a favorite of the Big Four. I don't know that much about their history outside of the Big Four and that they were very revolutionary for the time period. But yeah, I know. The Baltic, the Adriatic, the Celtic, and the Cedric. See, I know them. It is a White Star Liner. I know. Jeez, I'm just trolling. Even when I'm sleepy, or when I'm tired, I can handle myself. I'm still a jokester. Let's see here. Zachary, Sam, will you ever cover the USS Arizona? I know it's World War II, but it's for the 1,177 sailors that perished when she found her justice. So I ever constantly copy and paste this. I just want this answered. Oh, did you copy and paste it? Sorry, that's the first I saw it. Maybe eventually. The story of the Arizona is a tragic one, and as you said, I'd like to do that ship and those who passed away on her, justice, tell the story and everything like that. It's on the list. It's on the list. Jennifer says, favorite of the Big Four, all of them. I mean, they're pretty ships. What can I say? I think they're pretty ships. Drew says, Sam, have you ever heard about the SS Warath? It was a passenger and cargo steamship built in 1908 for the Blue Archer Line. It disappeared on the second flight in July 1909. You should do a video on it. The SS Warath. I feel like people have mentioned that to me before. Hold on. SS Warath. Let me see. SS Warath was a passenger and cargo steamship built in 1908 for the Blue Anchor Line to operate. I do not know this ship. Fate disappeared without a trace off Durban, July 1909. Last reported seen July 27, 1909 by the SS Clan. Never seen again. Very interesting. And there's actually a photograph of it. Huh. As I said, I feel like I know the name, but I don't know that much about it. But okay. Anyway, I'm gonna put that on the list. SS Warath. The Warath. There we go. Okay. All good. Got it. Let's see. Michael says, Sam, have you ever heard of the ocean liner RMS Aquatic? It was the first ship of the aquatic class owned by the Roblox line, and it sank off the coast of Brookhaven on April 15th, 1915. Well, that's very, very creepy. RMS Aquatic. RMS Aquatic. I know I've heard that name. Let me see. RMS Aquatic. RMS Aquatic. Am I thinking of the Aquitania? I'm guessing. I'm not seeing anything. I'm assuming this is a troll. I think this is a troll. Okay. This is a troll comment, I'm pretty sure. It's a trap. Okay, yeah. It's on Roblox. Okay. I think this was a troll. It's not real. Okay. It's a troll. Yep, I was thinking of Aquitania. Nice troll. It's a trap. Yeah. I figured that out. Wait, is it a ship actually on Roblox? It's probably, if I had to guess, it's probably in it's in one of those sinking ship games, if I had to guess, but it's a trap. It's not real. Mm-hmm. I'm just trolling with you. It's a fictional. Yeah. I got you. Hey, are you talking to Olivia or something to try to troll me? Is that what's happening here? Or wait, are you hoping that I'll be like, yeah, I totally know that ship? And you go, it's not a real ship. Hey, look, I've talked about this before, but I've met people that try to act like they know what they're talking about, and they have no idea what they're talking about. Oh, yeah, I totally know what that is. No, you don't. Yeah, you don't. You don't know what that is. Or like people will ask a question to see if people can catch the problem. You know, one of my favorite things to do when I worked at AT&T is I would go so someone would walk in and or to one of my friends or whatever, I go, bonjour, monsieur, comment estás? And then they looked at me and they go, wait, did you just say hello in French and how are you in Spanish? And then I'd bust out laughing. And then I would bust out laughing. I'm like, yep, totally did that. Michael, I tricked you. Well, look, if it's something I'm not familiar with, if it's a name or something that I don't know, I mean, those fictional ships, they can name them pretty accurately. There are a lot of ships out there, and I do not pretend to be the guru on everything maritime history and everything ship related. I do not even pretend to do that. I'm not maritime history, so. Oh, maritime is going to be so. He's going to be like, oh, what? So. You know something that would probably be really funny? Historic travels versus maritime history in a ship Q&A. That would actually be really, really funny. Hey. Guys. Historic travels, Tom Linsky, Mike Brady, maritime history, ship Q&A. Who would win? That would be gold. That would be absolutely gold. That would be that would be amazing. You know something? I tried to get I messaged Mike Brady a while back to see if he would want to jump into Lethal Company, that new video game. And I don't think it's new, but anyway. And I thought that would be so funny. He's busy, but he said maybe eventually. So can you imagine a funny video? Historic Travels and Mike Brady take on Lethal Company. That would be absolutely fantastic. That would be hilarious. If you guys don't know, Walker says that would be hilarious. Dustin says, I join in for that. I don't know if you guys know what Lethal Company is. But basically, it's a game where you try to collect trash, and all the while you're being chased by like these absolutely terrifying monsters and everything. And it's hilarious. Okay, like everything that happens in Lethal Company is just it's amazing. It's absolutely amazing. And hold on, Lethal Company. Where's the ghost girl? Hold on, Ghost girl. There we go. So yeah, there's a ghost girl that shows up in the game, and she's invisible to everyone except the one that she's trying to kill. So everybody's like, dude, you're crazy. You're crazy. There's no ghost girl. There's nothing there. Like there's nothing there or anything. And then it shows up. Hold on. Let me see. Like this is lethal.
I see something.
That's a monster right there. You're like, oh, what is that? What is that? What is that? What is that? And that's a monster that chases you when you look away.
I think this thing stops moving when I look at it.
So that's always funny. The game's hilarious. Okay, the game is absolutely hilarious, and just the stuff that happens. Is this it? Hold on.
What is that?
Oh yeah. There's the girl. There's the girl. There's the girl. There's the girl. What is that?
Tyler.
What is that? In that terror? Oh, where'd she go? What is that? What is that? What was that? What was that? What is that?
What? I am not kidding.
I just saw. What was that? What was that? And everybody else like, what? What'd you see? What was that? Like, yeah. When I say that game can be terrifying, it can be terrifying. And the worst part is, like, if you're out of range of your the guys you're playing with, you use a walkie-talkie to talk to everybody. You go, okay, I'm over here, guys. Where are you all at? We need to meet up. And then silence through the radio. Guys, is anybody here? And then you get grabbed by a monster and dragged off into the night. You're like, absolutely hilarious. Zach is saying, Sam, I got Lethal Company. I definitely have a blast playing with you, LMAO. Yeah, hey, look, we're always looking for people to play it with. We have a lot of fun. You're welcome to join us. Where is that one? Hold on. Probably shouldn't show this, but it's hilarious. I don't know if I have it on my iPad though. Hold on a second, guys. So there is a. Hold on, let me see what Lethal Company clips I've got on my tablet. I can't believe we're talking about Lethal Company right now, but it is definitely my favorite video game as of late. Oh, yeah, here it is. Okay, so to give you some context, there is a drug you can take in the game, and if you take this drug, it makes your voice go very high pitch and your vision get all crazy. And I found it, and well. That's me. That was me. That was me having way too much fun. That was so it's Joker gas, I guess. That was absolutely hilarious. April 14, 1912 at 11:40 p.m. Dustin says, now we got to play Lethal Company since I'm all right. Yeah, I might hop on tonight. That sounds like fun. All right, guys. Cameron says, I need a whole Sam video like this. Great. All right, everybody. We're coming up on the 1 hour mark. Hey, Maritime, are you out there, good sir? Do you know what time it is, Maritime? Q&A from Historic Productions. Yes. Unless Maritime has surrendered and fled the scene. If Maritime has left the area, then I understand he surrenders. Maritime, I mean, look at that. Maritime's gone. Wow. Maritime surrendered. Holy crap. Maritime is gone. Oh, wait. Hold on. And there we go. Wow. Look at that. I totally didn't time out Maritime for 60 seconds or anything. I cannot believe that Maritime is gone. I guess he's finally accepted defeat. He has surrendered. He accepts the fact that everyone else has like one super chat. He is no longer the king of maritime knowledge and history. I mean, he knows what. I mean, Gino says, I just saw Maritime get deleted in chat. I totally didn't just time him out for 60 seconds or anything. I totally didn't just do that. So, okay, guys, since Maritime is gone, I guess that means we will just give the Q&A win to everyone else. So I mean, it's just that's it. All right, everybody. So with that, thank you guys so much for tuning in to tonight's Historic Travels live stream. And I guess that I will totally see you. I'll bet Maritime is about to explode right now. He is getting so mad. Sam, we need to talk. Sam, we need to talk. He's back. That was amazing. I saw Olivia. Olivia says you forgot my super. Oh, I'm sorry, Olivia. Hold on. Wow, I think there were a couple of super chats I missed. Hold on. Let's see here. Olivia, yeah, there was 2. Sorry, guys. Time for another quiz. Where was the SS St. Louis on April 10th, 1912? SS St. Louis. I have no idea. Is that a? Let's see. SS St. Louis. Is that a movie? I think it's a movie, isn't it? The MS St. Louis ship. The ship, I just Googled it. It said it was a ship with Jewish refugees. That can't be what you're talking about. I'm assuming you're messing with me somehow. Okay, thanks, Olivia. Thank you for the 5. Funny 5. Thank you, Sam. Have you ever heard about the story of the unluckiest ship in World War II? It was named the William D. Porter, and its story is a comical one, to say the least. William D. Porter. Why does that name ring a bell? That name definitely rings a bell. Hold on. I know that name rings a bell. William D. Porter was a Fletcher class destroyed the United States Navy. Named for Commodore William D. Porter, 1808 to 1864. So what was he? A Civil War? I know that name. I don't know the story though. I don't know if this is the same ship we're talking about, but the story is comical to say. Like, okay, I mean, I don't know all that whole ordeal, but anyway, yeah. Thanks for the super chat. I'll definitely look into it. No, it wasn't in the Civil War. Well, William D. Porter. It says that William D. Porter. Wait, hold on. It said the guy, like who it was named after. William D. Porter, American military officer, born 1808, died 1864. So wouldn't that make him a Civil War? How did he die? American Civil War. Yeah, okay. So I'm assuming he died during the war. But I know. But the ship wasn't. Okay, but it was sailing in 1943. Okay, I mean, I'll look into it. I'm not familiar with the story, but I'll check it out. I will check it out. All right, everybody. It is now. Oh crap! What Olivia do now? I see a $5 super chat from Olivia, and I'm like, uh-oh, what's happening? It was a steamship docked by the New York. It was laid up in a coal strike, and its crew watched the New York almost collide with the. It was a steamship docked by the New York. It was laid up in the coal strike, and its crew watched the New York almost collide with the Titanic. Oh, that's interesting. I did not know that. Very, very cool. Olivia, you are showing off your Titanic knowledge right now, aren't you? From On a Sea of Glass. Gotcha. All right, thank you, Olivia. All right, time for the Q&A, guys. So, as previously stated, if you are new here, at the end of every live stream, we do a Q&A. We do the entire chat against our residential maritime historian. Maritime history. If you are still out there, good sir, please make your presence known. Please make your presence known, Maritime. Let's see here. Behold, the one and only King Maritime. Hi, Maritime. Maritime history. Okay. Oh, it was so funny. So, hey, guys. I know he was just trolling around. But your comment, Maritime, you made me think of this. There's a guy in my Minecraft server. He's one of my mods. I'm not sure how to say his whole name. He's a mod in my Discord. His Minecraft name is like Yayet. It's like Youit. It's something like that. Anyway, he was bragging. Like, I checked the Minecraft server. I wasn't in the game, but I glanced at the server console just to see what was going on and make sure everything was running good. And he had done something. And he was very proud of himself. And and he said, like, I am like a god now, because he was just showboating that he did something really hard in the game. So I'm thinking, oh really? So got right on it. /KILL. His gamer, his YIOUOIT. I typed that in and went enter, and he instantly died. And that was so funny. That was so funny. I'm like, I couldn't help it. Okay, he was showboating so much that I had to do it. I had to do it. That was like so funny. I'm like, I am like a god now. Kill, bam. I couldn't help it. I couldn't help it. It was just too good. Listen, I'm a jokester, okay? I'm a jokester. It's what I do. Let's see here. Let's see. Hoot says, glad to be here, Sam, with your normal shenanigans. All right. Anyway, guys, here we go. So remember, I ask you all questions. I type the word go in the chat when the question is up. Now, where Maritime is alone, it's Maritime against all of you. When Maritime is alone, I give him a little bit of a handicap. As long as he answers the question within the first few seconds, he'll get the point. Everyone else, all you got to do is just beat him to the punch. You just got to get the question up before him. All right, guys. Question 1. The scoreboard is ready. Let's do this. Question 1. What 2 steamships inspired the White Star Line to build the Olympic-class liners in order to compete with them? Ready, set, go. What 2 steamships inspired the White Star Line to compete with them? Miles, Lusitania, Mauritania. Gage, Lusitania, Mauritania, Lusitania, Mauritania, Lusitania, Mauritania, Maritime, Lusitania, Mauritania. Man, you guys were on that one. That was a tie, and Miles was first on that one. Look at that. Good job, Miles. 1-1. Boom. Good job, good job, good job. Question 2. What ship briefly stole the blue ribbon from the Queen Mary early in her career, before the United States? Ready, set, go. She stole the blue ribbon, but the Queen Mary took it back. Gage, Normandy, Normandy, Normandy. There's Maritime. Normandy, Normandy, Normandy. Good job, guys. Very, very good job. Good job. We've got questions about other ships tonight. Good job. The score is 2-2. Excellent work. Excellent work. Hoot says, Maritime, catch up. Oh crap, Maritime. Let's see here. Question 3. Which of the Titanic's officers took the order of women and children first to mean women and children only? Go. Which officer did that? Gage, second officer, Lightoller, Maritime, Lightoller, 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 Lightoller. All right, good job. Good job, guys. Good job. Oh, Slumnut's still on. My bad. My bad. And save. Lightoller, good job. Good job. Well, there's been enough time in between the questions, so I don't think that's really going to mess anything up. But yeah, all right. Just don't spam, please, guys. Question 4. How many men, not counting crewmen or officers, did Lightoller let into a lifeboat during the sinking? How many men? Or like a passenger? Go. How many men? Miles, 1 or 2, 2, 1 that I'm aware of. Yeah, one. The yachtsman. I forget his name, but yeah, the yachtsman. That's the only crewman, only male adult crewman, or only male adult passenger that Lightoller let into a boat during the sinking, and that was another tie. Man, these are all just tie after tie after tie after tie. Jeez Louise. Do we count the kid with the hat? No. Don't count that. Don't count that. Kavinsky says, a yachtsman, they found his wallet at the bottom of the sea. Yeah, I knew about that. I knew all about that. I knew. Extra point for me for saying his name. Maritime. Don't be cheeky. What major event from World War II did Lightoller play a role in later in life? Go. What major event in World War II? Gage, Dunkirk. Good job. Dunkirk, Maritime, Dunkirk. Great job, man. Jeez Louise. Okay, if it's still tied when we get to the last question, then I'm just going to make it, I'll get rid of Maritime's handicap. All right, man, you guys are gunning tonight. Jeez Louise. Question 6. Why did the Titanic's power remain on throughout most of the sinking? Ready? Set, go. Why did the Titanic's lights remain on throughout most of the sinking? The dynamo, engines. That's not quite what I'm looking for. Dynamos, but why? Why did the dynamos keep working? What reason did they not go underwater quicker? Engineers stay behind. I mean, yeah, I guess that's technically a reason. I was looking for water didn't reach them because they were so far back in the ship. But yeah, the engineers staying behind. All right, that one wasn't specific enough, so I'm just gonna make that one a tie. That one wasn't specific enough, so I'm just gonna make that one a tie. I think that's fair. That not specific enough. Not specific enough for that one. All right. Abraham says, Sam, I said, yeah, I know, but it wasn't. What Maritime also said was true. So, all right. Question 7. What ship was within visual sight of the Titanic during the sinking? Go. What ship could see the Titanic, but they didn't? Miles, Californian. There's Maritime, Californian. Jeez, guys, I've never had a Q&A where it's literally like, holy crap. Bruh, my stream is so delayed. Oh, geez, Maritime, are you having trouble? All right. Question 8. What is the first and last name of the captain of the Californian? Go. First and last name of the captain of the Californian. Miles, Stanley Lord. Good job. Stanley Lord. Maritime, Stanley Lord. Good job. Jeez, guys. Jeez Louise. Jeez. Hey, Maritime, I don't know if you've noticed, but if it wasn't for that handicap, I think you would be getting crushed this evening. I don't know if you've noticed, but you're slacking a little bit on the answering questions first, man. Just a friendly observation, okay? Just a friendly observation. Question 9. Who wrote the famous Titanic book, A Night to Remember? First and last name. Ready, set, go. Who wrote the famous Titanic book, A Night to Remember? Miles, Walter Lord. Oh, Maritime slipped. He just said Lord. Oh, man, I don't know what to do. Maritime just slipped. Everyone else just pulled ahead. To be fair, you didn't say first. Did I not? Oh, no, I didn't. Did I? I didn't say it, did I? I did it with the first one, but not the second one. Oh, crap. I thought, yeah, you said. Oh, he did. Oh, I did. Oh, okay. All right. Wow, you guys are being fair. Okay. Yeah, I'd have to replay it, but you did say, okay. All right. Question 10. Hey, Maritime, since you've been struggling, you got to try to get your question first. I'll make you a deal. All right. And everyone else, let me know if you think this is fair or not. If Maritime is first, well, actually, if Maritime gets this one, it'll be tied. All right, never mind. All right, Maritime. You got this, man. All right, you got this. All right, the same rules apply. You've got to be first, Maritime. Got to be first or it's over. You got to be first or it's over. No deals. All right, here we go. Question 10. Okay, so if you go and take a look at the wreck of the Titanic to see, and the thing about this is it's very specific to the wreck of the Titanic. But the Titanic has this, and if you don't have it, bro, what? Sam, the shenanigans must stop. What? No, Sam. Stop trolling. Stop muting it. How? Sam, stop. Oh, that's amazing. I was trying to time it so, turn it on, turn it off, and you guys would actually think that there was something wrong with your audio. All right. Jokes aside, Titanic, we know you too well. Yeah, I can tell. All right, question 10. Question 10. What is the name of the bacteria that is growing and eating the Titanic? Go. What is the name of the bacteria that is growing and eating the Titanic? Gauge, rusticles. Oh, man. Jeez. Oh, my gosh. It was seconds. Gage got it first, but Maritime was right behind him. But because of Gage, game, set, and match. That's it. Gage won it. Gage won the Q&A because Maritime almost tied it. Game over. That's it, guys. That is it. That is it. That is it. Dang. Hey, good game. Good game. Maritime, what's up with your is your internet acting up or something? I mean, you're usually faster, but whatever. Gage, my longtime rival. Fantastic Q&A, guys. Okay. So, let's see. Round of applause to Gage and everyone else for doing that. Round of applause for Maritime. As I said, we wouldn't have these Q&As without him. So now I'm trying to think. You know how I always wrap up the live stream, some kind of crazy story from my past or something that happened. And you would think I would just sit down one day and start thinking about stories. Don't worry, I can tell you guys them, but I'm trying to think of which one I could tell you. Was there something funny or something? I told you guys the Super Nintendo thing from GameStop. I told you guys most of my AT&T stories by now. Did I tell you guys the toilet story from when I worked at T-Mobile? Did I tell you guys about that? I'm pretty sure I did. Have I told you guys that story? Have I told you guys the story of the toilet incident at the T-Mobile store? Toilet story, question mark. I think, yes. Okay. I haven't heard that. Yes. I think so. Yep, you did. Okay. Dang it. This is what happens when you do these YouTube things for so long. You start to run out of stories to talk about. It's been so long. Oh, yeah, and Miles. Sam, where's my credit? Yeah, Miles, you are also a big competitor in the Q&A, so we cannot forget Miles. Good job, Miles. Let me see. Can you tell it again? All right. Okay. All right, fine. It's a repeat story, but wait, Henry 5, thank you so much. Hi, Sam. I want to do a timeline on AN225. Would you mind if I use the format you use for your timelines? What do you mean by my format? Like are you asking like to see how I edit stuff and do stuff, or I don't understand exactly what you're asking. Like, are you asking like how I edit my videos and everything, or more clarification? Just message me in Discord. But okay, so here's the toilet story. Okay, here's what happened. It was before I started working there, and this woman comes in. And T-Mobile, if you're not in the States, I don't know if T-Mobile's over in Europe, but cell phone provider. Anyway, I worked in one of their stores for a while, almost a year. So this woman comes in, okay? She doesn't say nothing. She doesn't do nothing. She just goes straight into the bathroom and is in there for a few minutes. And again, comes right out, doesn't say anything, and she leaves. And everybody was like, why did she, what's going on? That was so weird. Rogan says, I think I've heard this before. Yeah. It's not disgusting. So a few minutes later, a guy that would eventually become a friend of mine, he goes in there just to use the bathroom. And he notices he hears water running. He hears like the toilet, like water is flowing. And the handle for the toilet is extremely loose. So he lifts up the lid, okay, and looks into the back of the toilet. I kid you not, the lady stole all of the mechanical parts from the back of the toilet. She stole all of the mechanical parts that makes a toilet function and left the store. Yeah, what? She stole all of the parts, and I think they said she shoved a can of air freshener into the hole or something to slow it from overflowing or whatever. What? So there you go. Yeah, this lady actually stole all of the mechanical parts out of the back of the toilet. That was just the... I mean, why? Isn't all that stuff like $30 at Home Depot? I mean, like, what the... So, I mean, it's just... There we go. All right, everybody. Well, hey, with that, I'm going to go ahead and wrap up this live stream. It was a ton of fun. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I will see you guys in the next live stream, unless I can pull a rabbit out of the hat and get the video done sooner. I'll try, but no promises. But yep. All right, everybody. Well, hey, thank you guys so much for tuning in. It was a ton of fun, and I will see you guys in the next official Historic Travels video. Y'all take care. If you guys are waiting for me to do something funny or random, I'm not doing it this time, so. Oh gosh, really? All right, everybody, y'all have a good evening. Everybody wants to rule the world. That song's been stuck in my head, by the way.